Hey, the Breakmaster here, and this is gonna be my. Oh, wait a second. Hey, the Breakmaster here, and this is gonna be my Bakuman episode 4 review. And I will say this is a good episode. It's another one for Bakuman. Doing good. They're doing good. Um, yeah. So, what this episode was about? They started. They got their, the stuff and their. They got ninth place in their manga, and so they didn't really like that. But Miura was like, "Oh no, it's okay, hey, it's all right. You'll get your chance. It's all right. As long as you're not in 15th place or 19th, you should be just fine, just fine." So he's saying all that and everything like that. But then they're trying to go off this other manga. I can't remember what it's called. It's some stupid name actually, but that manga is having problems with their serialization, and it's struggling. It's like it kept dropping and stuff. So they're like, they're thinking maybe the manga's gonna drop like that because they did just drop one rank. Well, they dropped a couple of ranks, so they just like they're getting concerned. So as that was going on, we had to end up hearing about Nakai and Furuka. Nakai and Furuka finally get serialized, and that's a congratulations. But at the same time, they gotta think they were their competitors before. There's something about Detective Trap that made it better than those two, but now they're serialized and they had to battle with each other again. So they have to be on top of the game. And they're just like, I don't know what to do. Maybe our story isn't good enough, so maybe we should just change it. Because Miura because Takahama told him that Miura he's not so great as editor dude. He's not telling him the right stuff. He's just saying everything will be okay. And Takahama wasn't okay because he actually had him before. So it's just not. It's they're making them worry a bit, and it's just like So they wanted to change the story up, so they try to change the story. They haven't actually done it yet, but then as all was going on, Miura got into an argument with all the other editors because editors were saying, well, the story is actually pretty good. It should go the classic style story of mystery story, but the other person's like, no, it should try to rush and try to get a little bit more done, but because it's not going good, it's losing grip because it keeps dropping, and then they start arguing, and Miura's actually not even arguing anymore. He's like, calm down, and then the chief editor comes. He's like, hey, sit down, shut up. But he's telling Miura, you need to really be editors, think about this stuff. So Miura starts thinking about it. He starts rereading the chapters like he's supposed to, honestly, because he doesn't really do that. But he's reading chapters, trying to figure out what to do, what to say. And he finally chose, and so they're trying to change it up. So they wrote a story, and they went to Miura the next day, and they're like, okay, this is the original story, and this is the changed one. And he didn't even read the changed one. He's like, this one's good enough. And then Takaki's like, hey, no, you didn't even read the other one yet. I made all this work. You gotta read it and stuff. He's like, no, this is good enough. It should stay a classic kind of mystery story. It shouldn't change to something Jack-like. You should just keep it like this. Keep slow and steady wins the race is what he's basically trying to say. The whole gist of what it was saying. And Takaki's like, I don't understand why you acting like this. And I don't want to drop it. We want to have a manga. We want to animate. So it's just like we don't want to do all this. We don't want to lose our serialization because the manga they're referring to ended up losing the serialization within the 12th place. So like what? It was that quick. So they don't want to drop to 12th place because this possibility can drop. Everyone's saying it's a possibility it can drop if it doesn't go up any higher. So they need to keep ninth place. And Marshall had to think about this, and he had words of wisdom from Nizuma. Nizuma's he told him that the chapter's good. I love he's like, I love how Taki makes the stories and stuff. So that helped him decide he was going with Miura, and he wants to keep the story as is. If we're gonna do it as is, at least we did it with the correct story, and instead of just changing it into Jack's story. Which is, which is a good thing. So, we'll look forward to what's going to happen next then, because now they have to face against Furuka and Nakai and, Aoki. So we're just going to have to see what's going to happen next and see what are they going to do, how are their story going to progress, because it's a gamble. Because they're not quite there with the story yet to make it even more popular. So because it's a mystery story, they have to find the mysteries and clues and stuff like that, and there comes the conclusion. They haven't got to that conclusion part where the action and everything that can pump up the manga to be better. I'm pretty sure that's why it's happening, I think. So as time goes on, it should get better. Is what their gamble is putting on, which is what Miura's putting on. And what's his name? Hattori's like, oh, thank you, you said that, instead of telling him to, you know, change the story up, because that's what Hattori would have said, you know. So he's like, he's finally growing and stuff. So I hope Miura can just keep up with this, you know, because Hattori is like, he's kind of, I can tell he's kind of worried. He's looking back at Miura and trying to listen to what he's saying and stuff. So yeah, so leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. What do you think is gonna happen with them? Do you think they're actually gonna get Sarah? Are they actually gonna get higher in the rankings, or something drastic is gonna have to happen to make their, you know, ranking go up? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Like if you like this Bakuman review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Bakuman goodness. So this has been the Thabreakmasta. It's been Bakuman episode 4 review, and until then, break out.